Now is the time when we watch Ian stream while I eat for a little bit. Yeah, your thing. Oh, did not switch. Desktop. Not switching. Watch a real streamer. There we go. See, this is what a real streamer looks like. Playing some Christmas hidden object games.
Everybody sins, so I'm sure it's something. Oh good, a golden tongue. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You can't get a hold of your doctor office?
Oh, he's busy.
Everybody's a doctor in the chat.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's just not working. Why is it not working? Whatever. Oh well, we stopped in on Ian for a moment. Back to me. Oh, I should shut myself up too. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, it's Metroid time. It's also chips time, so give me a moment to eat some chips. Also, I need to keep my blood sugar up. No. Hang on, it's clean the cartridge time. You know, that's the funny thing about, you know, SNES games. As much as I try to, like, take care of them and keep them safe, they still get dirty. You know, even if you keep them in, like, you know, like a covered place, and you try to, like, you know, keep them clean, I still wind up finding ways to make dust somehow. Oh, what's this? It posted why games don't progress after the end screen. Part of it has to do with the assembly code not having a routine to send it back to the title screen or whatever. Well, it makes sense. Interesting, though. Thank you for looking up. I know that a ton of you know, most of the early NES games were the same way, where it would just kind of like get to the end screen and just stay there. Oh. Oh, yeah. 1994. It is sweet, right? Some developers, mostly RPG games, felt that stopping the game after the end screen gives a satisfying conclusion. I would agree with that. Y'all remember when we did that? Look at all those extra energy tanks I have. Alright. Let's do it. In the case of Secret will offer you a tear-inducing conclusion. Yeah, I get that. Good news though, the last Metroid is in captivity.
Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebits. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. I gotta get back on finishing my my Super Metroid Special Edition, the game that I was working on. I next fought the Metroids on their home world, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching, followed me like a confused child. Oh, it's fine, Jimmy. I didn't expect anyone to show up for the whole thing. Don't feel like y'all need to stick around for the whole. Make sure you open your computer, periodically clean it out. Did you find something living in your computer? I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroids might be harnessed for the good of civilization. If you consider 3 years of fan dust living, it could be alive, true. Don't use a vacuum cleaner though, is what I learned. I tried to clean out my computer once with a vacuum cleaner, and it immediately killed it. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Get ready for it? Or I gets intense. Ceres Station was under attack. Oh. Yeah, compressed air. Just so long as it's like not suction. Like if you use compressed air is what you're supposed to use. I didn't know any better. I didn't know. I was like, oh well, I'll just use a vacuum cleaner to get the dust out. That'll make sure it all gets resolved. And so I took a vacuum cleaner and I took off the little hose attachment and just kind of ran it into the computer. And I thought everything was fine. Then I tried to start it up, and nope, no such luck. Oh no, they're dead. Oh, here's the Metroid. Hey, little buddy. You want to go home? You want to get some ice cream? Get you some ice cream? I know you want that. You love that ice cream. Oh, no! It's frickin' Ridley! I thought I killed you already. Ow. Doggone it, stop doing that one. Ugh, he's doing the one that I have the hardest time dodging. Which I suppose makes, is good sense on his behalf, but... Okay, well there he goes. Boo. So if you didn't know, you can actually, if you hit Ridley enough during that sequence, you can get like a special version where he flies away and like drops the Metroid and then has to pick it back up. And it feels way cooler when you get it right, and I was hoping to do so on my birthday, but it didn't happen. So there you go. So I've played several mods of this game before. I actually was planning at one point in time I was going to have a special YouTube series called Modtroid, where I would just play one of the many like do one-offs of the many Super Metroid mods. And I always loved the pink stars in this game, right? Nice. But one of the mod options that you see sometimes on this game is heavier gravity, so that like she can't, like Samus doesn't stay up in the air for as long when she jumps. That opening sequence is actually really tough at the end there if you have heavy gravity, because you have to do a wall kick to get up past the like to get up the shaft. And then the entire time you've got the steam shooting out at you. So it can be really tough. You know, I think for Super Metroid here, I'm just going to kind of play it straight. I'm not going to try and do anything fancy this time. We're just going to play through it normal. I'm still going to try and beat it in under 3 hours, but we are just going to play normally. I'm not going to do the thing where I like try and get extra heart contain or extra energy tanks or anything like that. Because we've still got another game to get through after this. It's fine. If I wasn't doing this on stream, I would probably still be just playing video games. So it's fine. Either that or packing for tomorrow. For all that, my flight doesn't actually leave until, like, the afternoon, so I don't exactly have to get there early. I did that on purpose in case this wound up being very exhausting for me. I was like, I might be very tired after my stream tomorrow. I might need a little bit of time to kind of recuperate a little bit. Boop. It's honestly pretty cool to be playing this game in its like original configuration, because I feel like this game and Link to the Past, normally nowadays I will play as randomizers, just so I can use like my special sprites. So getting to see it like in its default state is pretty neat, actually. Oh no, aliens! When did they get here? Ow. Did you see that sick dodge there? So good. Pat myself on the back. I'd pat myself on the back, but I'm too busy being awesome. I can't go there. I say, and then I forget what's in that room. I'm too busy being awesome. This is just a map, I think, but whatever. Map completion, I guess. I love how this machine interfaces with Samus's suit through her gun. You know? Like, does that gun have, like, a connection to the rest of your system? It's like, I gotta do some firmware updates, and she just pulls out her gun and points it at the computer. It's like, alright, update. Alright, computer, update. I'm not sure you knew this or not, but did you know you can change the UI font on your analog? Yes, I did, actually. For all that, I think that there's only like 2, at least in the firmware I have. There's only like 2 versions you can go with. But yes, you can change actually a lot of things. You can change the font, you can change the color that things are highlighted in, you can change the way that the highlighting happens. There's actually a lot of options for that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? Oh no! Oh no! He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, right? Humans? It's a very anti-chicken statement. I don't appreciate it. It's not really anti-chicken, but it just feels like it's playing off of like a old story about chickens running about with their heads cut off. They make it easy with an SD card. Yeah, you know, I really haven't done much exploration of other firmware updates for the analog systems. Because like I was surprised when I found out that there were like options for that sort of thing through I'm not saying that right. When I was trying to figure out why the adapters that I got for my analog pocket weren't working, it's because you have to have like updated firmware, like basically the firmware that they released after they released the adapters. I didn't even think you could update a firmware on like a console. So there's probably a lot of features that I could be taking advantage of using updated firmware that I just haven't. I do love analog products though. For all that, I really haven't done very much with my Duo yet. Like I got the analog Duo, which is the that's the one that do I want to go? I don't want to look at that. I'll get it later. That's the one that is the TurboGrafx/TurboGrafx CD version, and I already had a combination TurboGrafx CD, like an actual one, and so I bought it because I knew I would want it, but then I don't know what to do with it, so it just kind of hangs out in like a box. Oh, so you can add like custom fonts to it. That's pretty cool. Do you have an analog product, Jimmy? Like, do you have a Super NT or anything? Bloop. 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 Oh, okay. I mean, they're pretty cool. Say what you will about the actual company and their marketing practices, but still use an OG SNES hardware. Awesome. It's the way to do it. That's what I do for my regular YouTube, although I've been wondering recently if that's not a good idea anymore. Like when I first started doing YouTube stuff, I was following the sort of direction of Game Grumps, and on Game Grumps, Aaron once stated that I think this is just a map. Aaron once stated that he preferred to use the OG hardware because he felt like it was a more accurate representation of what the game was supposed to be like. And I agreed with that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense to me too. I think I'll do the same. But many years have passed since that time. And now I wonder if the fact that I use like native resolution on these things is actually a turnoff for a lot of people, especially considering I have all the options to remove it. Like right now I've been putting out the series on Kid Chameleon. And in order for me to play that one, I'm playing it on the Mega SG instead of my actual Sega Genesis. It's frankly been doing very well. And it kind of makes me, I doubt this is the case, but it makes me wonder if the people that are watching that one are appreciating the fact that it doesn't have sort of low resolution. I don't know. It's like I don't want to stop using Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of a twofold thing for me. For one, I am sort of a purist, and I would, since I have the original technology, I want to use it because I personally think it looks better in its native resolution. But I just wonder, I wonder sometimes it's like maybe I'm actually shooting myself in the foot by clinging to this kind of idea that, it looks better this way when no one else agrees with me. I don't know. And again, especially considering most of the systems that I would be playing, I do have the means to play in higher resolution. Oh wait, I need power bombs for this, don't I? Yeah, I can do that, yeah. Ooh. Charge beam. So here's the thing about like the various beams you get in this game. They all seem to be being held by some sort of little like creature. I never understood what was going on with that. Like, are we to assume that like these creatures are like the embodiment of the abilities, or some sort of like decoration, or what's going on there? I don't understand it. You feel lied to. Lied to? Oh, you're right. I'm not playing Super Mario World anymore. I'm playing Super Metroid now. I was playing Super Mario World. You're right, I need to update that. I apologize. We just finished Super Mario World, and I had not updated this yet. Sorry. I hope you'll stick around, though. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, my extremely foolish idea is to get through the Super Nintendo Big 3, Mario World, Super Metroid, and Link to the Past in one sitting. So, yeah. It's going to be a long day for me, but I'm at least going to get to play a lot of fun games. And thank you for coming by. I think these monsters are called key hunters, which I never understood. Like, do they hunt keys? Like, why are they called key hunters? But I think that's what they're called. It's an odd name. Hello, Spore Spawn. Good to see you again. Another year, another spore spawn. Oh, come on. That little thing took the bullet for him. It's like, Master, I will protect you! I guess that's a spore that this thing spawned from. Blip. This thing is so creepy. There's just something so unsettling about this guy, and I don't even know why. Like, maybe it's the slow movement, or the fact that when the pod is closed, it kind of looks like a mouth, or like the music being kind of like weird and eerie. Spore Spawn's just creepy. I just don't know what it is. Maybe it's one of those things, maybe it's none of those things, but there's something off-putting about this boss. It does kind of look like a Marlboro, you're right. Again, like, I feel like I usually play this game nowadays with, in like a randomizer. So I feel like I'm used to having like super missiles to fight this guy. And I kind of forgot how long it takes when you play it vanilla. There we go. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. Ow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following me. I appreciate it. By the way, since I did lie to you about this not being Mario, this is being the Super Metroid and not the Super Mario, I will put up the VOD of this on my YouTube channel, so if you want to watch me actually playing Super Mario World, you can check it out there. Because we did just finish it. But by all means, please stick around. Enjoy some Nintendo games. They're a good time. Burp. Bam! I can't really get up there yet. Ah, come on. I can do it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice, got some missiles. Nice, 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 nice. Where did I get that from? I think I got that from a Peanut Butter Gamer video, maybe? There's like, I want to say that there was like a Peanut Butter Gamer video where he like layered together a bunch of clips of him saying nice in response to something, and I just thought it was funny, so I do it analog a lot of the time. Nice, 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 nice. Running time! Ow. PBG's funny. I've been watching his stuff recently. I mean, more of his stuff recently. I've seen a lot of his stuff already, but I've been watching more of it recently. A lot of YouTubers are funny, man. Tell you what, YouTube is such a big platform. Such a big old platform. Lots of talented people on it. Kind of makes me wonder. Well, I guess TikTok is the next. I was about to say, I wonder what the next, like. No, you have to wait. Next YouTube-like thing will be. I guess TikTok is that, but what it'll be after that. See, it's like a little crab guy with his like arm up, and he's like, "This is the Spazer." Like, why are you holding that? What are you? Weird little freaky guy. Whoa! This song is so good. Oh. Oh. Wanna try and beat Kraid? Early. Ah, almost. Yay! Ever since I found out you could do this, I find it really fun to try and fight Kraid without the high jump boots. Even though it would be so easy to just like walk down there and get them. Like, they're not even that deep into Norfair, but for whatever reason I like to do it this way. I think it's just the amusement of being able to like do this, because it doesn't feel like something you should be able to do, you know? See, we're good. Did I ever tell you all about the super move thing from I think it was Dynasty Warriors 5? So in DW, well, in Dynasty Warriors in general, there are two female characters you can play as, Da Qiao and Jiao Qiao. And they're both like they're sisters. No, they're not sisters. They're not actually related, if I remember correctly. But they were like, I think they were both supposed to be like the most beautiful women of their region or whatever, and they became the wives of the two heads of the Wu clan at the time. And I guess they kind of became like, because the two heads of the Wu clan at the time were like, they weren't brothers, but they were basically like brothers. The two Qiaos also sort of became like sisters. Anyway, the short of it is, these two characters, the open your eye. What are you doing? Come on. I'm screwing it up. Screwing it up. Do better, me. Gotcha. Not my best fighting of Kraid ever. Anyway, yes, these two girls. They, Da Qiao is sort of like a, she was like the more proper of the two of them, and then Jiao Qiao was supposed to be like the ginky, kind of like energetic one. And I think it was Dynasty Warriors 5, when you would use the Muso attack for Jiao Qiao, she would just yell, "Super move!" before she did it, which I always thought was hilarious. Super move! It was funnier too, because the attack was just her kind of like spinning end over end. And so she just yells super move and then starts doing front flips. Oh, it's so funny to look at. Super move! You know, it's a funny thing. Like, I thought that the Dynasty Warriors game that I played the most growing up was DW3. But in retrospect, I actually like I've played through some Dynasty Warriors 3 on stream, and I've also played, you know, just in my regular life, I guess. And I find that it's not actually as familiar as I would have expected it to be if that was the case. So it makes me wonder if maybe there was another one that I played more. I don't know. Maybe 4? I do like those games though. That's why I've been so obsessed with frickin' Hyrule Warriors recently. Just can't put it down. I gotta get all the costumes. I want all the costumes. I want all the palette swaps, which is all it is. It's just palette swaps, but I want them. I finally got a costume for Linkle, which if you don't know, in Hyrule Warriors, as one of the DLC packs, Koei made a character named Linkle, who is... Where did it come from originally? I don't remember where it came from originally, but there was this idea of like a female version of Link, and somehow or another, it became understood that that character would be named Linkle. Like, I think this was like a fan thing originally. And Koei decided to actually make a character named Linkle. And she's super fun. She's actually one of my favorite characters to play as. But because she was kind of added late in development, she really doesn't have a whole lot of like she doesn't have many costumes, and she has 2 weapons, which is unusual. Most characters only have 1. But like, I don't know, I want more Linkle love, and so I was excited when I finally found one. I finally found a new costume for her today. That was exciting for me. Onward! Wait. Next one, maybe? Next one has the item in it. Yeah, here it is. It's just missiles, but I need those missiles. They'll be helpful for me later. Oh, yes. I'm burning! I keep forgetting it's Friday. I keep thinking it's Saturday. No, I took this very special holiday off. It's Moe Day, baby! Yes, yes, Moe Day, yes, yes. Ooh, I'm excited for pizza. As I mentioned before, that's the only other thing I plan to do today is get pizza. So, I might order the pizza when we finish Super Metroid. Then it will show up at some point on the stream, and I will eat pizza on stream like a professional. Like a good streamer. Everyone knows the best streamers eat on stream. Whatever, yeah, I don't care, right? Right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, doggone it. I had it immediately and messed it up. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's so cheap. So cheap. Whatever, it works. You want za? I want za too. What should I get, I wonder? What kind of pizza do I want to get? I mean, I know it's going to be a pepperoni pizza, but where am I going to get it from is the question. I had I actually had pizza earlier this week. I probably shouldn't have, considering I know I was going to have it today, but, doggone it. Ugh. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Yeah. There must be some, like, button combination or something, or, like, an overload you can do or something that causes the game to just reset sometimes, because that's not something specific to the analog pocket. I've seen that happen on OG hardware as well. And maybe it's my cartridge, I'm not really sure, but I feel like I've also seen it happen on a randomizer, where, like, it'll just kind of just reset, and I don't know why, sometimes. It's a great mystery to me. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Domino's? Domino's are good. Yeah, I had Domino's earlier this week. That was what I got myself a medium deep dish. It was honestly really good. Could do Domino's, I suppose. I'm not quite as much of a Domino's fan as Ian is. I rather like Papa John's, which I know comes under some comes under attack quite a bit, but I don't know, I like it. I like Pizza Hut too, actually. The only problem with Pizza Hut is that, like, it's kind of funny. I don't live within the delivery range of any Pizza Huts in terms of the store themselves, but I do live within range of it if I order it through a meal delivery service, which I just find so strange that I can have it delivered through, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Through, like, Uber Eats, but I can't have it delivered through the actual company, which I find frustrating. I would much rather give my money to the company than to Uber Eats. I've heard that things aren't great for Uber Eats. Or they're not great if you work for Uber Eats. But I don't know for sure. I could order Little Caesars. I certainly have the time. I don't know, now there's so many pizzas swirling around in my mind now. Which pizza is the one that's right for me? I wish I could get Navco pizza. Although that wouldn't be a pizza, that'd be a calzone. I've told you all about Navco, right? There was this pizza place near where I worked, back when I worked at the factory. And it was called Navco Pizza. And they just made the best calzones. Oh, their calzones were so good. They were so good. Oh, I missed them so. Oh, those were such good calzones. I've never had such a good calzone as at Navco Pizza. But alas, they were not a chain. They were a local place, so. Here's a question for you. Do y'all try, like, local places a lot when you, like, in your area? I feel like I should, but I usually just stick to chains, frankly. I'm sure there are pizza places in my area that are, like, local, but, like, I don't know. And I think the reason that it's never really, like, been a thing for me to, like, try special places is that my tastes are so simple. Good local spots? Okay, well, there you go. Like, my tastes are really simple. Like, I like, in terms of hamburgers, I like ketchup and cheese. In terms of pizza, I like pepperoni and cheese. For pizza, you'll switch it up and try something different now and then? Probably should. I mean, there's, like, a pizza place, like, right across the street from me. But I feel like the appeal of stuff like that is, exotic flavors. So like, you know, weird combinations you wouldn't be able to get at a regular pizza chain or something like that. And since that doesn't appeal to me, I just find myself not caring. So I guess it's a problem. Whatever. Still probably gonna get pizza from like Pizza Hut or something. Ah, fudge. Actually, there's no reason for me to come this way. There's nothing here. I don't need to go that way. I'm thinking, all I can think about is pizza now. Like, if I'm getting quiet because I'm just thinking about pizza. It's like, oh man, I want pizza. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about that pizza. It's gonna be good. So what would I get if I went to like, where could I go? Hey, Crocmeyer, how you doing? Oh, back. Back, demon. Back. Back, you pitiful creature. I do genuinely feel bad that we have to kill Crocmeyer. He wasn't really doing anything wrong. We just showed up in his house. He's like, get out! And then you melt him. Melt him to death. Look at this. It's screwed up, man. I mean, it's metal, but it's still screwed up. What did he do? Oh my gosh! What's up, dude? Oh, I'm falling apart. Cooking dinner and still thinking about pizza? Well, you know, you could just get rid of that dinner and get pizza instead. It's a terrible idea. What are you making for dinner, Cyber? Anything cool? You know, my biggest complaint about Domino's, and the thing that makes me still eat from Papa John's, is that, like, I don't think Domino's sides are any good. They've got a lot of side options, but nothing that I'm really excited to eat. I used to like their what do you call it? No, I get back up there. I used to like their stuffed, the stuffed cheesy bread, but every time I've had it within recent, years, it's always been very, like, disgustingly greasy. Like, greasy in a way that's, like, off-putting. Just made noise on the other side of the room. Yeah, it's just sort of like gross. Like, you eat it and afterward you just feel miserable. That's not a fun experience. And then, like, they have that specialty chicken, which isn't bad because I am also a specialty chicken. But it's just chicken. There's, like, nothing else to it. It's just just a pile of chicken, you know, which is also accurate to describe me. I am a pile of chicken. I don't know, it's just, whereas like other places, like I really like oh, no, wrong way, go back, ow, go back, forgot, gotta go up first. You know, I feel like Papa John's has they have their Parmesan garlic breadsticks, which are super good, and they also have their cheese bread, which is super good. And then like Pizza Hut has breadsticks, which are super good. I know all these are just variants on breadsticks, but I don't know. I like Domino's pizza. The rest of it, I don't know. And then Little Caesars has crazy bread, which is good, but it also takes it like an hour to get here because there aren't any anywhere near me. Which again, I got the time today, so I could just put in the order. I don't know, I have a question for y'all. What is your favorite like chain pizza? Like national chain kind of pizza? Do you have a preference? Are you a dominator? I think is what I was about to say. Are you a dominator or are you a hut person? Grilling steak and onion, potato salad, cream spinach. Wow, that's a fancy dinner. Good for you, dude. Hope you enjoy it. I hope it's good. Celebrating that MoeChicken day. Very important. I don't know about the cream spinach though. So that stuff down there, I always used to call it soup. That's how I referred to. I think it's supposed to be acid. I always called it soup. It was the deadly soup. Domino Dominator. Hut Honcho Caesar. Very good. Well done, sir. Man, I want to be a Hut Honcho now. Honcho is a cool word. I love the word honcho. Little Caesars is probably your favorite big chain. Little Caesars for me, I've talked about this before, but it's a very nostalgic thing for me. Growing up, we had a Little Caesars near my house. And so anytime my parents wanted to get like order pizza, we'd order it from Little Caesars because it was right there. Domino's is based out of Ann Arbor, also by Detroit. Interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, we would usually get Little Caesars. And so whenever I think about like where am I going? Where do I need to go at this point? Not here. I'll save though. Yeah, whenever I think about like ordering pizza, I do kind of default to Little Caesars. Plus, in graduate school, I had like I had a friend who would whenever he needed to work on something for a long time at like the computer lab, he would just stop by and get like a hot and ready pizza and then just sort of have it in the room. And then like if you happen to be there, he could special heart for little greasers. He would just have it in the room and anybody could like take a slice if they wanted to. So I would frequently get to enjoy the bounty of Little Caesars whenever my friend had to work late. I don't know. It's funny how stuff like that drives your opinion on things, right? I honestly might go for Little Caesars. Because even though I had Domino's recently and it was good, I sort of feel like I got lucky that it was good. Not because I think that Little Caesar, or not because I think Domino's makes a, less than appealing pizza, but I feel like oftentimes when I get a Domino's deep dish, it does make me feel like sick later on. Like I get nauseated later on from eating it. So maybe I shouldn't press my luck about that. Ah, crap. Yeah, I got it. Awesome. Ah, I messed it up. Okay, well, whatever, it's fine. So when I played this game in my youth, I would almost never turn off the ice beam once I got it. But it's kind of an inconvenience, really. You can take out things, like by this point I have the wave beam and I have the spazer, and I can take out a lot of these enemies with one shot if I didn't have the ice beam on. But since I do, I can't. I guess you could make the argument that you're still neutralizing them when they stop moving, so. Ugh, I gotta go back and get that, I gotta go get that, what do you call it? I think it's just a missile, actually. But you have to have power bombs to do it, so. There honestly aren't too many places in this game, I don't think, where you have to really backtrack for something, and there's no, like, quicker way to do it, This, I think, is one of them. I think you cannot do this without power bombs. I think you have to have power bombs to activate this. Yeah, it's just a missile. I got it now. Didn't take me that long. I want to go with Little Caesars or Pizza Hut. And yes, I am still thinking about pizza. Yes, I am still thinking about pizza. I guess what it really comes down to is, do I want to try something exotic? Or do I just want to get a pepperoni and cheese? If it's the latter, I'll just go for Little Caesars. If it's the former, though, might be able to find some fancy stuff at Pizza Hut. And then I also might be able to get some breadsticks at Pizza Hut. Although I could get crazy bread at Little Caesars, so that's not really a issue. Honestly, everybody just needs to get the Parmesan garlic breadsticks. Because they're the best. Kind of racing this. I'm beating him now. Yeah. I'm racing him. I'm racing him. Yes. Ha ha ha, sucker. X-ray scope, oh yeah. Only really useful your first time through the game, honestly. Beyond that, you don't really need it. Still cool to have, though. And what's really cool about the X-ray scope that I learned mostly from doing that sprite set for Samus is like how much attention to detail they had in terms of this animation. Because like, look, her head actually like goes back and goes down. It's like it's a sophisticated like looking around motion that they really did not need to do. I don't think anybody would have complained if it just kind of like projected out of her helmet and that was it. But no, Nintendo's like, nope. We're going all out on Super Metroid for some reason. They really did go all out for this game. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. Did y'all ever play Metroid Dread? I have a copy of it, but I still haven't played it. I heard it was good. I heard positive things about it. Just never got around to playing it. Played a bit of Dread, didn't get very far. You don't leave. Is there a reason why? Like, did you lose interest, or did something else get in the way? Did you get stuck? You just jump around and forget games a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I do that too. I still haven't finished Visions of Mana. I've been at like the end of the game for like a month now. And I feel like I'm at the end of the game and I want to see the end, but I also want to make sure that I'm not rushing my way through it. And so I keep saying like, well, I'll play it when I've got like a couple of hours to devote to it. And then I'll sit down and play Hyrule Warriors for hours, you know? It's just, it's very much me coming up with excuses not to finish it for some reason. You like the look of it. Okay. I'm curious what it's about. Because I remember there was a Did You Know Gaming from several years ago where they were talking about Metroid Dread before it came out. And they were talking about how the game was completely written, it was completely like available to make as soon as Nintendo decided they wanted to make it. And I find myself wondering if the Metroid Dread that came out, you know, within, was that last year? If it was in fact that same game, like the one from the Did You Know Gaming, or if it is like some new thing that was made that just kept the original name. I don't really know. Stop off here. Heal up. Get stronger. Oh, so strong. Boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. Oof, 5 hours, huh? Been streaming for at least 5 hours now. I did say I wanted to stream for a long time. Thank y'all for coming out and, you know, spending. Losing steam? A little bit. I think it's more just that, like, I'm becoming a little bit more preoccupied with, like, the idea that this will be my whole day, you know? You ever get that way where you're sort of like, I don't want to do one thing for the whole day, but I don't know. I feel like if I stopped, I would be probably just go play a video game, so. You know, that's a way I could do it, actually. Let me float something by y'all. What if I, like, finish Super Metroid, and after I finish Super Metroid, I take, like, maybe, like, an hour break, and then come back and do Legend of Zelda? But other to say that I have to, well, I guess the point is to do it in one sitting. Is that cheaping out, you think? Like, I don't want to just kind of, like, leave the stream open and, like, go off and, like... You think it's cheap? We might do that, then. I also know my sister was trying to call me, since it is my birthday. So that would give me an opportunity to, like, call family and let them know that I'm not dead. I like that more than the idea of just, like, sitting on stream and, like, talking or something. Because I know sometimes with, like... Oh, what the... Stop. I know sometimes some streamers will do that when they're doing, like, some sort of marathon or something. They'll just kind of, like, leave it open and go off and do something else for a little bit. I don't like that idea. That's not good content. We'll see. I might get a second wind. It did it again. Restarted the game randomly. Good thing I just saved. Has anyone else ever encountered that problem? Like, is that a known problem with Super Metroid that I've just never heard of? I feel like it's happened to me numerous times. And I don't get why. Oh, I got impatient. That's all that was. think I've mentioned this before, but apparently this song that's playing right now is Samus Aran's theme for this game, which I like. I like that she has a theme. I like when the main character in a video game has a theme that is like played for one of the levels of the game. Like that's how it was with Simon Belmont's theme from Super Castlevania 4. Too early. His theme is played both in the very first level and also at the final stage of the fight against Dracula, which I thought was kind of a cool thing to do. They're like, oh, it's Simon Belmont's theme. He's gonna stand against Dracula to the last. It's like, oh, it's cool. It's awesome. All right, Fantoon. I know you managed to close the game somehow. With your ghostly powers, you closed the video game. Ah. I like the noise he makes. I guess I have no idea what gender this thing would be. That dude's like, don't assume my gender. I'm sorry, Fantoon. I did not mean to. I don't even really know if you have a gender. Aren't you a ghost? Is Fantoon a ghost? I always kind of got the impression that Fantoon was supposed to be a ghost because there's so much like ghost stuff in here. But are they supposed to be a ghost, or are they just like an alien that like has consumed the energy of this space station? Is it just like an extra dimensional being, or is it actually supposed to be like the ghost of whatever was piloting this? How do speedrunners deal with Fantoon? You don't have a whole lot of control over when it opens its eye. Or do you? Maybe they're like Fantoon! Come on, man! I guess I need to start thinking about alternatives if it happens again. I mean, it's happened 3 times on this stream. That's a bit surprising to me. I wonder what could be the cause of that. Hey, Fantoon. Welcome back. Apparently, Fantoon is kind of sick of me having to fight them over and over again because they just keep opening their eye immediately. Ugh, come on. I want to get through this fight before the game randomly restarts again. Okay, there we go. Now, why that was happening? I have no idea. Whatever. I'm gonna turn off the ice beam for now. I kind of got all up in my head and sort of forgot that I was I sort of forgot that I was streaming. I was just like silently playing the game. Honestly, that might be something I should try to think about a little bit more, is the value of maybe sometimes giving some space. I'm a very chatty streamer. I'm a very chatty YouTuber in general. I feel like that's part of it. You're supposed to talk. Some people, I imagine, just want to, you know, see the game. Maybe they don't want to hear me talking all the time. Maybe. Oh, that thing is weird. I want the super missiles. Thank you. I want the super missiles. Something about that room always makes me think about a power-up room from DuckTales 1. There's a power-up room in Transylvania in DuckTales 1 where you can get a life extension, and it's very similar to that room. That's weird, right? I don't know. It's what always comes to mind. I like DuckTales 1. Surprisingly, even though I have a copy of DuckTales 2, I really haven't played it very much. I would say that it feels harder, but I actually find myself wondering if it's as hard and I'm just more used to DuckTales 1. You know? Like, sometimes you have a game that like you played a lot as a kid, you kind of have like the muscle memory from it, and so you don't really regard it as like a difficult game because you're just really familiar with it. I wonder if it's that kind of situation for this. Make sure I save. Oh, I can just do this. Right. That's the advantage of the wave beam. You can just shoot through things. It's very helpful. Stupid key hunters. I'll teach you something about business. They're like, what? What did you say? Business! Prepare to learn about finance! That's not really what we expect you to say, Samus. She's like, I know all about finance. I'm self-employed! Alright, so here's the thing. According to, like, the official storyline of Metroid, Samus used to work for the Galactic Federation, right? Like, she was a soldier. But she was raised by the Chozo, and they gave her her power suit, I think. So, did she use the power suit while she was working for the Galactic Federation? Or did she use, like, standard, the standard loadout for a Federation soldier? And during that time, did she just, like, she just put her Federation, or her Chozo armor away? I imagine that all of that is probably answered in Other M, which I have never played. Or rather, I've never really gotten through. I played a little bit of it. It's not as bad as I think its reputation would suggest. Like, I thought it was okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I didn't get very far in it. Hover friend, join me in the Solarium. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's 3 times. Two times is a coincidence, 3 times the pattern. was really bumming me out. I want to play Super Metroid because I love this game, but like, if it's not going to work, then I can't exactly play it. I think what's especially frustrating here is that, like, is there any, like, common thread that you guys can tell? Like, have I been doing, like, the same thing each time and I just haven't noticed that I've been doing the same thing? Like, what happened during that one? I was switching my items to use a super missile, right? Does it have to do with switching my weapon? I don't know. I don't know what the dealio is here. Go, guy. Come on, get out of here. I was so proud of myself too, because I managed to get that missile without having to take the third levitaty guy. Hello, friend. Thank you. Like that. I was proud of that. Did you like it? I was very proud of it. Super duper proud of it. I'm still thinking about contingencies at this point. Like, I guess if it fails again, what we could do is switch over to Zelda and just try and get through Zelda. I mean, I do play Super Metroid every year, so it's not like I haven't shown off Super Metroid before. But I don't think I can really say that I have played all 3 games if I don't actually play through all 3 games. It might be a better way to go about it, though. And maybe at the end of things, if I still have any kind of steam left after The Legend of Zelda, which I still have no idea how long that's going to take, I could try to play Super Metroid again. Yeah, let's go with that. If it glitches out and freezes up again, I'll switch over to Zelda. Or rather, I'll order pizza and then switch over to Zelda. It's probably the way I'll go about doing it. Oh, and I appreciate y'all's tolerance for my faulty 35-year-old hardware. Well, no, 30-year-old hardware. Oh, there we go. Yep. Do, 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 do. I feel like I'm anxious now. Like I'm like I gotta get to a save point. I don't want to lose all this progress when it inevitably fails again. There's so much progress to lose. No. Give me that. Gravity suit, baby. Does the gravity suit look purple to you? Because it's supposed to be purple. It always looked pink to me. And young Mo found that to be very emasculating when suddenly I had to wear the pink costume. I was like, no, I don't want to wear the pink costume. I'm a big, strong man. I don't want to have to wear the pink costume. This doesn't look purple to me. It looks pink. It's supposed to be purple, though. I need to find a save point. Gotta get to a save point. Don't want to lose the progress. Save. Yes. All right, saved. We're good. Good for a little while longer. It's cool to see all of the ways that Nintendo would sort of like gate your progress to try to make sure that you get certain power-ups along the way. Like how that room back there was like partially flooded. There's not a whole lot else that's dangerous in that room. It's just kind of partially flooded so that you know you need to have something to get you through a room with a little bit of water in it. And so you're like, okay, well, there must be some sort of power-up or something I can get that will enable me to move through water better. Sure enough, there is. The gravity suit. And it's in wrecked ship. Or like earlier on, the thing with the getting the high jump boots to go fight Kraid. You know, you kind of need to have normally you would need to have the high jump boots to get up to where Kraid's entrance is. So they're like, we want to make sure you find the high jump boots and that you you know, are reinforced about how to use them immediately. Game design, you know? And I can't claim I know anything about game design. I've never taken any courses on it. All I know is experience from watching the way games are played. And seeing things that like I like or don't like in a game. Excuse me. I only have 5 energy tanks. I feel like I'm not doing very well in my energy tank game. Down we go. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I also need to try and decide what games I want to bring with me when I go down to visit my parents tomorrow. I'll be down there for a week. I decide what to bring with. Oh yeah. Unlike usual, I'm flying this time, so I won't have a whole car to put things in, so probably won't be bringing my Super NT like I would normally. Might bring my analog pocket though, so I can put like ROMs and stuff on that. Whew, excuse me, yawning. This has been fun though. Like it hasn't been without its flaws. You know, see copy of Super Metroid resetting over and over again for no reason. But I've enjoyed trying this like challenge of seeing if I can do this, play these games on a sequence like this. I'm forgetting where I am. Oh, there's nothing down here. There's no reason to come down here. Like I just it's sort of like a can I do it kind of thing, because I mean some people, like I always think back to that one time that Ian streamed for like 11 hours, and that sort of level of endurance is impressive to me. And I was like, I wonder if I can do that. I don't want to stream for 11 hours. That sounds awful. And I don't think he wants to stream for 11 hours again either. Pretty sure that he does not reflect upon that experience fondly. But it's still very impressive. And I mean, some folks like stream like all day and stuff, you know? I don't know. How do you stay interesting that long? I don't feel like I'm interesting now. I've only been going for 5 hours. Different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Wait. I'm trying to get up there now. Oh, I got it pretty quick that time. I usually hate trying to do that. Hello, metal friend. I need you to get through this wall for me. He's like, no problem. I got you, Chief. Oh. I always thought that it looked like this guy has ears. Like when the central part is pointing down, it looks like he's got little bunny ears. Or little like mouse ears. Do you see him? Do you see the ears? Is it just me? Am I the only one that sees the ears? This guy got little ears. I don't know if this thing is supposed to be a robot or some kind of organism. It's just like a thing. You can kill it. Look, you can kill it. You shouldn't, because then you can't get through this wall, but you can kill it. Spring ball, baby! Yeah! Now I can spring! Cha 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 cha. I think I got that originally from Speed Racer. So if I remember correctly, in Speed Racer, the cartoon, whenever he would use the little like jump paddles, I don't know what would you call that, jump things. Whenever he would make his car jump, it would kind of make a noise like choo 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 choo. And so I just kind of got it in my head that that's the sound of like a something like jumping. It's funny though, because I think I also cross it over with the sound for like Jason showing up in Friday the 13th. So it's an odd sort of crossover between jumping in Speed Racer and, you know, machete murderer. Cha 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 cha, forever. Or no, that's not Jason, is it? That's Clock Tower. That's Clock Tower for Super Nintendo. Which I want to say got a re-release recently. Not on Super Nintendo, but I think it got a re-release on, like, Switch or something. There's, like, a Clock Tower collection now, I think. I played Clock Tower on stream once. Twice, actually, now that I think about it. I think I tried to play it on Halloween and then couldn't beat it. And then played it again, like, the next day or something. Something like that. I know I played it. That's really all I remember. It was very much not my kind of game, but... Or not the kind of game I would normally play, but... I had a strange sort of fondness. You've been seeing people play the Clock Tower's re-release? Was it good? Like, is it a good re-release? It looked faithful? Okay. I think what was really fascinating to me about Clock Tower was how it was a very unusual sort of game, you know? Like, it is very much a game about not being able to protect yourself. You know, you can't... Like, Jennifer really can't do anything to fight back. Even her big, like, final moment when she fights back is just sort of her, like, activating a bell. And that freaks out, I was gonna say Jimmy Bambelow. What is his name? What's the name of the guy from that story? Not, I mean, I know his name is Scissor Man, but he has an actual name. What is his name? They were twins. Their mom was Mary. Their father was Simon. I can't remember. Stuck on it. Well, whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer's not like a fighter in the traditional I'm gonna beat you up sense. She's a fighter in the sense that she wants to just stay alive. Guy. It's gonna drive me crazy that I can't remember that stupid kid's name. I can't remember. I mean, one of the things that made that game interesting, I think, is its level of limitations in terms of like what they could do on the Super Nintendo at the time. You know, there was only so much they could do to kind of like make it scary. And so in a lot of ways, it's like a kind of a sluggish, clunky sort of game. But that adds to it. Like I was watching earlier in the week, I was watching Critty, Possum's friend Critty. Was that earlier this week or was that last week? Recently, I can't remember exactly when it was. And she was playing Resident Evil 1, and she was making a lot of complaints about how the controls were so frustrating because, you know, that was a game that had the tank controls with the camera angles that will change suddenly and stuff like that. And she's like, it's so stupid. I hate the fact that, you know, the camera keeps changing. And it is frustrating. But it's also intentional. You know, it's a situation where they were trying to make the player not always feel in control to make them feel more uncomfortable. You know, it's like, oh no, I'm suddenly facing the wrong way in this dangerous situation. I hate this. And I would say the same thing is kind of the case of like Clock Tower, where there are places where you may, like, maybe you want to tell Jennifer to like, just run over there, run over to that side of the room. What are you doing? But she's kind of like, she can only move so quickly. And it becomes this scenario where you're like, I just want to go over there. I know where the monster is. I see the scissor man. He's right over there, but I can't get up for some reason. There we go. I don't know. It's an interesting idea of like making a game that doesn't play as well as it could because you want to set your player on edge. It sounds like an excuse, frankly. You know, it does sound like an excuse. It sounds like, oh yeah, we meant for this to not play very well because we wanted you to be uncomfortable. Sure. You know, it definitely sounds like an excuse when you put it that way. But I don't think it is an excuse. I think they actually thought about that. But you never know. I've certainly done plenty of things in my life that were like happy accidents. And kind of tried to play it off like it was intentional. Do 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 do. Ugh, ugh. Would you believe my neck still hurts? It's been all day and it still hurts. So irritating. Mwah, 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 mwah. I don't think that there's anything over here, if I remember correctly. Is that the case? I don't think that there's anything in this hole. Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just like a little area. And you know, I'm okay with that, honestly. I've talked about that before with Link to the Past. Like Link to the Past versus Link Between Worlds. This idea of the value of empty spaces, or like unimportant spaces, I guess might be another way to put it. And how sometimes you need to have areas in games that are not important to make areas that are important feel more significant. I think. That's my opinion. But and that's something that I think that A Link to the Past did that A Link Between Worlds did not. And I think it's sort of counterintuitive. You would assume that most people would want to have as much content as possible. But I find myself going back mentally at least, to the areas in oh wait, what? What? Did I just go down? Oh, I just go down. Okay, never mind. I find myself going back mentally to the places in A Link to the Past that are like unimportant because they are unimportant. You know, a simple example would be like going to the area in the Golden Land where in the Light World you would normally get the ice rod. If you go there in the Golden Land, there's nothing there. It's unimportant. It's a completely irrelevant area of the map. I think all that's there is a person, like a person that can give you information, which is very valuable if you're like new to the game. But if you're not, it's really irrelevant. But there's something about it that is interesting to me. Just this idea that it's like it's a part of the world that has nothing there. And because there's nothing there, it's more interesting. I know that sounds weird. It sounds very counterintuitive when you put it that way. But that's kind of how I think about it. I'm like, oh, what could be here? You know, what is this special area? And there's nothing there. But that in itself is interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses. The reason I brought up Link Between Worlds is because in Link Between Worlds, you know, they famously used a very similar world to that of A Link to the Past, but they just filled it up with stuff. It's just like full of stuff now. And what am I trying to say there? I don't necessarily know that it's an improvement. Because it takes away the mystery of like, ooh, what could be there, and replaces it with a heart piece or something. And it's like, oh, this is what's there. There's a guy who'll give you 200 rupees if you race him or something. It probably is me just making excuses for it. But. Okay, here's the plan. I just saved. We're gonna go on intermission. I'm gonna get myself some more water. I'm gonna order my pizza, and I will be back shortly. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, sorry to take away the music. Seems like everybody was enjoying it. Now you have to listen to my voice some more. Aren't you lucky? But yes, pizza ordered, water acquired. Sorry, dude, I can switch it back if you'd like. Is this? Oh, it's out of power. Oh, and this isn't the right phone anyway. That's the phone I was looking for. Yeah, I wound up going with Domino's. It's safe, you know. It's a good, reasonable option. Sure. There you go. Not for real though. Sorry, more Super Metroid. I also made the foolish decision to leave the to not pause it, and so I wasted some time. So my time now won't be as good as it could have been. Alas and alack. I am glad to see so many people decide to hang out with me today. Appreciate that. Sorry to use up most of your day on this. Hopefully you're all doing other things whilst listening to my nonsense. Ow. Whoa, don't do that. Up, up, and around, and up. There we go. Yep. Man, I'm looking forward to that pizza now. Thinking about that pizza now, and I'm excited. I want that pizza. Keep throwing myself at this wall over and over again. There we go. Ooh, and I got some limoncello, sparkling water here. It's very fine. Very fine. I gotta go back down. Well, I should save. Since I know how fragile this cartridge is, I should save. And now I gotta get on here. Screw you guys! Speaking of, if anyone is multitasking as you are watching me play this, what you up to? What you got going on this Friday that I keep thinking is a Saturday? Actually, since Robo's here, did you and Deandra get up to anything today? Y'all have any cool plans? Playing Balatro. Yeah, you know, I do still find myself curious about Balatro. Like, I've never even seen it being played. All I know about Balatro is that it's like it's a card game that I think has like roguelike elements to it or something, right? Had to work a bit, but she has been doing absolutely nothing but gaming. Awesome. Awesome. Balatro is an amazing game. Tell me about it a little bit. Because I've talked to Hot Dog about it, and they told me that it was like it's a card game, it's based on poker, but it also has like other elements to it that make it more complicated than poker. Does it have like, for example, a story or anything to it? It's a card game based on poker. Like, okay, it works like this. Yeah, tell me. Explain things. No story. Okay. You dealt something like 10 cards at the beginning of the hand. Okay. Flip. Flip, please. Thank you. I think that's a momentum thing. You can then discard and redraw up to 5 cards a certain number of times per hand. Okay. This is taking up way more time than it really needs to. Oh, oops. You're trying to build the best poker hand and accumulate the most amount of chips and multiplier you can. Okay. So is it like a... Okay. Oh, hey, mock droids. Still love that name. These things are called mock droids. They're not real Metroids. They're mock droids. Hello, snaky man. Snaky snake. Let's see, then you have a certain number of hands per round to reach the pot. For example, one round you have to accumulate 300 chips in 3 hands with 2 discards at your disposal. Okay. So it's sort of like a puzzle game to some degree. I should watch someone playing it. That'll probably explain a lot. I certainly know that it has gotten popular, though. People do like it. Balatro is very popular. Wait, planet cards? Oh. That's not like a multiplier? Because you said that you're trying to get like a multiplier. So is it sort of like a it's like a TCG but just using poker rules maybe? Let's see. Oh. Never mind, my health is full. Never really got into any TCGs. I remember, like, I had friends who played Magic when I was a kid. The jokers that augment your hands in different ways, like every spade card, you get additional one. Is that why there's like this kind of like clown aesthetic? I feel like when I see Balatro referenced, I see like clowns associated. Let's go there. Oh, based around the jokers. Oh, okay. Hey guys. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? We having fun? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, 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 hey. What are we doing? Oh, hello. Oh no, it's Dragon! Oh no, don't grab me, Dragon. I don't want it. Oh no. Oh, the wiggles. I'm made of metal. See you later, sucker. That's what you get for grabbing onto me. So would you describe it like as a card-based like roguelike? Like does it have like yeah, okay. I know a lot of people like roguelikes. I don't really get into them that much. Like I have a good friend who is way into them. He loves to play stuff like Hades and I think he played Slay the Spire and another one that I'm not thinking of. Deck building roguelike, yeah. I think the thing about like roguelikes, generally just like addictive. I think that I think roguelike games are addictive because there's this sense of like each time you play, you could win, you know? You're like, okay, well, if I just play my cards right, literally in that case, I could win. Like everything I need is here. As compared to games which require like progression where you might not be able to, unless you're, you know, streaming on your birthday, in which case you play the whole thing in one sitting, you probably aren't going to get through the whole thing in one sitting. Whereas roguelikes are intentionally designed to be played like in one like the whole thing is just one go. But I don't know, I like the progression kind of thing. So, to each their own. If it's what you like, go for it. For me, I like something that's a little bit more like a campaign. I think the other thing that always seemed odd about it to me is that, like, you know, growing up with like Nintendo games and stuff, that didn't have like passwords or anything, those were kind of like roguelikes without the random elements, in that you had to do the whole thing in one sitting. So when I saw roguelikes coming out and they're like, oh, it's like a game but you only play it in one sitting, I'm like, oh well, I remember those. Games, it's a game without passwords? But I mean, I think the real thing about roguelikes is the idea of the random elements that make it feel special in some way. I think there's only ever been one of those type of games that I've played. I played a it was a game based on it's like similar to Vampire Survivors. Oh, I played Vampire Survivors at one point too. Generally, they have simple gameplay that you can make complicated if you're smart. If you want to, you can make the simple gameplay difficult. If you're smart. I mean, I think probably another thing that doesn't get me for roguelikes. Have I got everything down here? Pretty much. Okay. I think I'm done in Meridia. Is that like I've never really been one who gets super excited about working out like complex systems in video games, or like trying to understand the optimal formula for this or that. I usually just kind of, as a friend of mine once sagely put it, just do whatever in games. And so I usually wouldn't really get that excited about that kind of thing. And as a result, I'm pretty bad at a lot of games. But, or at least a lot of games that require you to like think about that sort of thing. Like more difficult tactical games, I'm terrible at them. Because I don't bother to think about it. But I know for folks that do like that sort of thing, I feel like that sort of gameplay has become more common as I've gotten older. The idea of like games that cater to a person who wants to work out the best way to do this and that. So, and maybe that's actually caused by people who like those kind of games growing up and being like, I want to make that kind of game. I don't know. I could see that being the case, though. I'll be honest, now that I know I've got pizza on the way, I have a little bit more energy. I'm like, oh, there's pizza coming later. That's exciting. I think maybe it was also thirsty because I'm drinking this LaCroix and it's like helping a bit. That's definitely something that I, as a streamer, should have known sooner. I think they're more common these days because they're more likely to hold a playbase's attention. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, people talking about like optimal strategies and stuff. That's a good point, I suppose. Yeah. Why do I have so few energy tanks? Have I just not been picking up energy tanks? Maybe it just feels that way? I feel like I don't have many energy tanks. Excuse me. Down we go. I thought that this song was just the coolest thing when I was a kid. I mean, it's still a cool song, don't get me wrong. I still love it, but like, man, I was just like, oh my gosh. Because when you get here, like I play this game a billion times, so I know exactly where I'm going most of the time. And so it may not seem as exciting as a result, but like when you first find out about this place, it's like, you're just like, whoa, what is this? And it feels like really important and like dramatic, and you're like, oh, I'm in like the super area now. Oh, hang on. There we go. And it's really exciting. I don't know. You're like, oh my gosh, things got real. Hey, guy. This guy is so cool. How he'll like grab the missiles out of the air. He catches them and throws them back at you. What a Chad. That's the term, right, Chad? The Chad, I think. I think Chad is the term. He just dodges to the side when you try and shoot a regular missile at him. What a cool dude. Oh, he did the rarely seen move. It was off the screens. I couldn't show you. He has this move where he like his like chest opens up and he lets out little drones. But I was off the screen, unfortunately, when he did it. That's an interesting way to think about that, Robo. I never really thought about why, from a developer perspective, roguelikes might be more interesting. Screw attack. The screw attack is actually just Samus's insignia for some reason. I don't know if that means she made the screw attack or what, but it's just the logo she uses for herself. Oh, next room. This is another example of like a really clever way to handle something on Nintendo's behalf. The fact that once you get the screw attack, you immediately find a room where you can use it on enemies that up till now you assumed were invincible. It just immediately makes the new item you just got really exciting. You're like, oh my gosh, this thing is so powerful. This is the wrong direction. Hang on, I don't need to be here. Doggone it, now I'm trapped in here. I don't want to be in here. Let me out. I don't want to be here. There's monsters. Monstars. Monstars! There's a monstar. Get it out. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Boo. And then you get to smash through walls too. It just makes you feel cool when you use this. You're like, oh, I'm so powerful. Did you know how powerful I am? I'm Samus Aran. Here's a question for you. How do you pronounce her name? Samus's name. Her last name, rather. I've always said Aran. But I've heard Aaron? Iran? Oh, no, doggone it! I have to go back around. I didn't want to do it, though. I don't want to do it again. Your streamer is terrible. Stop watching. Please don't stop watching. No. I get where you're coming from, Robo. I know you weren't trying to belittle people who make roguelikes. I'm just saying, like, I think that your interpretation is sound. You say Aaron? Okay. That's the canonical way of saying it? Samus Aran? Where do you where would you get that from? Like where was that canonized, I guess? Like, I'm not trying to call you out, I'm just saying that, like, oh, they said her name in Prime 3 and Mother M? Well, that would be a good explanation. I never played either of those games, so there you go. That's alright. I trust you. Aaron, Samus Aran. Okay. I mean, that would be an easier way to say it, and I feel like that's an important thing. It's like Occam's razor for names. I feel like names are generally meant to be said in a way that's easier. So usually, if you have a situation where there's like a name that you don't know how to pronounce it, but there's like an easy way to pronounce it, that might be the easiest way, or that might be the best way to pronounce it. The way that, like, sounds the best in terms of fitting in with the rest of the language that it's associated with. Oh, I think I usually say fee. That is so it's phi? Or is it Fi? Is her name Fi? We've heard the devs specifically say phi. Okay. Interesting. I think that's interesting to me because it feels like it's not the way it would be said in Japanese. That is from Japanese? Yeah. Like I feel like phi makes it sound like the way a Western audience would pronounce it, where you would put a long vowel on it, like the word phi. Ow, hang on. Why do I have such... I feel like my equipment loadout isn't very good right now. Oh, hang on. arrives at a bad time. It sounds way more Western to me to say fee instead of fi. Okay, well, there you go. Different strokes for the different folks. Oh, that's not very good. Ow. Alright, dude. Time to fight Ridley. Hello, Mr. Ridley. Are you filled with riddles? Ow. Jeez. I gotta admit, I'm not wild about the idea that somehow Ridley is like Samus's destined opponent or something. Like, I've heard Ridley referred to as like Samus's like nemesis or her rival. He was just one of two bosses. Like, what about him is the rival? I didn't really get why that was developed. Yeah, he's fine with that. Oh no! That was so shocking when you could hear the first time. Like, because it probably takes you a second to realize, or like, the first time I did it, it kind of took me a second to like realize what the game was trying to tell me there. The idea that like, that's the Metroid canister and it's broken. And so I didn't really pick up on the idea that like, oh, okay, they're trying to tell me that the baby Metroid has escaped. It's no longer in its canister. Which actually kind of begs the question. It's like, if in fact this whole plot was Mother Brain basically telling Ridley to go steal the Metroid back, or steal the last Metroid, and then so that they could use it, why did Ridley even bring it down here? Why not just bring it up to Turian? Like, what's it doing down here? I don't know. Very questionable. We just gotta get stuff and then get out of here. And then I could eat my pizza. I'm encouraged to get through this last part as quickly as possible so I can eat my pizza. I want my pizza though. It's right over there. it's right over there. I can get pizza. I want it. We're so close to the end of the game. I might as well just finish the game. Oh wait, I don't need to come in here. Back. So the thing that drives me crazy in this room, as you can see, nothing, nothing, nothing. Everything seems normal. You can walk through this wall. It took me ages to find this. Because, like, you get so, especially your first time through the game, you get so used to the idea of relying on the X-ray scope to get you through most things. And for whatever reason, in this one instance, you can't. X-ray scope doesn't get you through things. It's just like, why? What is it about that one particular room that is so special? It's dumb. It's really stupid and frustrating. Hummel, hummel, hummel. What's funny too is that because I didn't find this passageway when I was younger, I thought that the only way to escape from Norfair, or from Deep Norfair, was to go back through that area that was flooded with soup. And so I thought it was just like a really dangerous spot where you had to like, you just had to like, you know, run for it. It's like, oh, you know, you just have to make it through. But no, there's a way through. It's just not as clear as it could be. Alright, I gotta go back to Brinstar. There's a bunch of stuff I didn't get there. Pizza. And we can move on to our last game. That'd be exciting. Ugh. And again, thank you to everyone that has bothered to stop by or stick around. I've appreciated having an audience here. It's not just me. And hopefully it's been entertaining. I mean, these are great games, so there's that. Blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm glad, knock on wood, that it seems like Super Metroid is being good again. It's not resetting every couple of steps. Still have no idea what was causing that. So here's a strange thing about this game. At this point, as you can see, we have the screw attack. But there are several things in this chamber in particular where if you break them with the screw attack, they don't ever come back. And I think the developer's rationale was, well, if you have the screw attack, you don't really need to come back through here. But like, I don't want to just permanently close off passageways. This seems odd. Seems strange to me. See, right there. That will never come back. I've destroyed that rock forever. Hey guys. Oh, that's really nice. I just got a note from Ian that says that people were giving me birthday wishes at his stream. How lovely. To let him know later on that he had a cameo in my stream. And he'd be like, cool, man. Wait, what? Oh, I guess it's not that room. Doggone it. Ugh. Alright, nope. Yeah, baby. Nice. Nice. Mysterious rocks. This too. Hey, corn-fed. Thank you very much. My day has been this. Been playing games all day. We're still not done either. But it's been a good time. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you. Oh, it has been a good experience though. Overall. I would certainly say I've enjoyed myself. So I played all the way through Super Mario World already. Playing through Super Metroid. And then the plan is to eat pizza and then play through The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So we're on 6.5 hours at this moment. It's been a lot for me. I don't normally stream this long, but you know, I'm not too upset about it. Yeah, it's something that I wanted to try for a while. To see if I can get through the Nintendo Big 3 in one sitting. And I'm still going. Well, no worries. It'll be on, the stream VOD will be up later. No worries there. Oh. Just smashed that wall by accident. Oops. Sorry, wall. Would you do another quick playthrough? Yeah, sure, no problem. We'll get right on that after I finish up here. We'll get back to Super Mario World, play the whole thing again. No problem. Dance, 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 dance. I'll be honest, I do sort of feel like I'm not really on my game for Super Metroid today. I feel like I have played better than I am right now, but I guess that's fine. Where? Hello, boys. Do, 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 do. Whoop. Ooh, Squat Village. I won't go down and see the bird right now. I already know how to do the Shine Spark. I don't need to go see the bird. You saw that Ian picked today to sabotage my stream. Yes, he did. What a considerate fellow. No, he actually stopped. He actually messaged me and said, like, apparently some people were being very nice to me and giving me birthday wishes on his stream, which was lovely. So, thus I actually stopped into his stream briefly. Hee hee hee. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see watch his VOD later on. So hopefully it's cool. My pizza's still over there. I want to eat it. I've been eating the little... Like, they offered me, like, these garlic knot things for, like, $3. And I was hungry, so I was a sucker. And so I got them. And they've been satiating me, but I want that pizza! Yeah, he played a hidden object game, I think. Cool. See y'all later. They're like, you're supposed to be hitting the walls. Why are you doing it that way? That's not the right way. Oh, fudge. Ah. Power bombs. You know, that's another mod that I've seen on Super Metroid mods that I think is a solid one. Is the ability to go into like a flip while falling by just pushing like the jump button again. That would help out so much if it was in the actual game. Like that's a solid actual improvement, I would say. Whoa! At this point, I'm just gathering things. Is there some deep lore to those little jumper creatures? They have a name. They're called the Edicoons, and they actually show up in Metroid Fusion, which is the game that comes immediately after this one chronologically. But beyond that, not really. They're like friendly creatures. There are a couple of creatures on Zebes that are like friendly creatures. They're the Edicoons. There's this bird creature, which I don't know its name. I actually skipped it just now. There's the guy that plows through the wall for you. Who else is friendly? There are the rolling creatures in Meridia too. They're kind of friendly. Like, they'll attack you if you stand in a very specific place in front of them, but for the most part, they won't hurt you. So there are a couple of monsters in this game that are like non-aggressive, I guess would be the best way to put it. But the Edicoons are probably the least aggressive out of everything in the game. As for where they come from, I don't know. They're just little guys. They just teach you how to wall jump. Just a little guy. You know how it is. I remember how much I hated that little phrase, the just a little guy. It drove me up the frickin' wall when I first had started encountering it. I'm like, shut up. That sounds so stupid. Stop saying it that way. Just a little guy. I am a curmudgeon, and I get frustrated about things. Well, you are very kind. I will admit that, for as much as I love Metroid, and I do, I love Metroid, I really don't know a lot of the names of the creatures. Like, I feel like that's something that I should learn more about, is the names of some of the monsters in Metroid. Because they have names. You know, most of the monsters in this game have names. I don't know them. Expect me to know the lore on every creature in every Nintendo game. Yeah, that's accurate. I know everything. It's fine. It's fine. I know everything. No problem. Alright, now we go through here. Boop. Oh, I gotta switch back to ice. Ice beam. Actually, maybe I'm doing better than I thought I was. Earlier on, I felt like I didn't have enough energy tanks, but I seem to be doing alright. So how has your day been, Cornfed? What you been up to? How have things been in Deutschland? Deutschland. Feel kind of bad. My sister tried to call me earlier from Germany, and at the time I foolishly thought that I would be done with this sooner, and so I'm like, I'll just call her back later. She's probably asleep by now. No. Well, maybe she does. Well, 6 hours ahead, midnight. All right. Oh yeah, we're close. Pretty good. Excellent. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. It's good when family visits. I'm excited to see my parents tomorrow. Did y'all do anything cool or just hang out? I might be missing might be missing one missile power up. One. I might be missing one. Oh no, where could it be? Where could it be? Hanging out watching a movie? Pretty good. Solid way to spend an afternoon, for sure. Oh, that's gonna be annoying if I get 99%. Eat lasagna. Oh, lasagna's good. You know what else is good? Pizza! It's right over there! Oh, I want it! I'm gonna have to reheat it at this point. I know at any point I could just stop and go eat it, but I feel like I should finish the game first. Crap, I am gonna be missing one. Where did I miss a missile upgrade? Oh, fudge. Lasagna's hell fresh. Very good. Where could I have missed missile upgrade? Because that puts me at 225, and I think the max is 230. Let me think for a sec. Can't think of it. Oh, that's so irritating. I'm gonna wind up with 99%. I don't want to wind up with 99% though. I don't care that you're low on battery, iPad. Wait. It is 230 maximum, right? I believe it is. Let's see. Just have to 101% Zelda to make up for it. Alright, what do we got here? I'm checking a map, by the way. Yep, 230. Thought so. Oh, I'm so frustrated by that. I'm so frustrated by that. Where could I have missed it? Well, no. Never mind. I want to know. If I can 100% all 3 of these games, I want to do that. Okay, that's a missile refill. Let's see. This one's on there. Yep, got that one. Yep, got those. So it looks like it's probably not in Brinstar. Are you winning? Somewhat. I just found out that I forgot where something was. So, yes. Also, thanks for stopping by, Ian. How'd your stream go? I saw that you were streaming to sabotage my efforts over here. Thank you. I mean, truth be told, I will watch the VOD later, so it is a gift, but thank you. I appreciate your generosity? Question mark? Stream went well, very frustrating, Christmassy. Yeah, I'm not done either. I am frustrated that I do not know where this stupid thing is. It's 1 missile refill. 1. Hang on. Wait. I think it's in Norfair. I think it's in Norfair. I'm gonna head down there. Ian, I'm sure you can sympathize with this. There's a pizza directly behind me. I want to eat it. There's a Domino's pizza behind me, but I gotta finish the game first. I want to eat it. It'll be tasty and I want it. Gonna have to reheat it a little bit. Eat it, don't tell anybody. Well, I have been eating the little breadstick things that came with it, so Wait, was it up there? Hang on. What was up there? Did I already get this? Fuck. Did I already get this? It's not listed. Maybe I didn't get this. Oh, that would be nice. Guy. Oh, I did already get it. Ah, great. Okay, well, the search continues. That was dumb. Oh, wait, what? What happens now? Wait. Okay, I was like, am I trapped? What happens now? Is there anything down that way? Alright, that's an energy refill. No, there's nothing down there. Looking. Boy, this is gonna do wonders for my time. Did I get that down there? Yeah, I already got that one. Okay, never mind. Yep. Herp. Whoop. Will this be the first time in a while that we don't get to see the best ending? Because I suck? Oh no! I don't want that to be what happens. If I did miss it down here, where did I miss it is the question. What's this way? I don't think this way has anything useful. Correctly. Yeah, this just brings me to this room. That's not helpful. Look at that. Sure seems like I got everything. I don't want to go out a failure, but I'm not finding it anywhere. Brr, 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 brr. I know the pizza's behind me. I know. I want it. I could be eating pizza right now. Instead, I'm failing. I want the pizza. I don't want to fall. Up higher though. Up higher. What's up from here? Oh yeah, I already went through here, I think, right? What's more important, pizza or 100%? Ooh, that's a tough question. Yeah, I already went there. Pizza's more important. Pizza's more important. Y'all have seen me get 100% before. It ain't nothing new. The 99% could be our little secret. No, see, Ian's gonna tell everyone now. My failures will be known. Whatever, dude, it's fine. One last little think here. Can't think of anything. You've also heard me eat before. It's true. It's true. Does that mean I don't have to eat? It's probably a stupid one too, frankly. It's probably one I would normally get like every time I play the game and not even think about it. I guess that's the nature of things, though, is that it's always the case, but... Ow. Gamer credibility going down the drain quickly. I know, right? Just unsubscribe immediately. Why bother? I already got that. I hate that I can't think of it. But you know, let's be honest, I'm probably not going to 100% Zelda either. Because, like, I feel like I was confident about 100%ing this game and Mario World, but, like, Zelda, I don't know, I don't think I know where all the heart pieces are in that. So, yeah, let's just give up. That works better. Did I get this already? Hang on. Did I go down here? I think I already did this. I think I was talking about pizza at the time. Oh! There it is! Yes! Oh no, does that mean I have to 100% Zelda too? Whatever, I'm happy. I feel vindicated. Yes! I'm on the hook now. Oh no! But at least the pizza inches closer. Did you, corn-fed? I'm not convinced, but thank you. Yep. Save. Now I just have to try and get to the end before we run out of 3 hours. Oh! For the sake of pizza! Am I out of these little things? No. I've still got terrible Parmesan bites. They're cold as well. Onward! Onward to more stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. Onward to that stuff. Prepare yourself for stuff. It's happening. You know what? I think I know how I missed that missile power up too. We had one of those weird situations where the game reset on its own right at that point in the game. Like I had saved, I think I went down, I saved, I went down there and got that, and then went into the room with the reserve tank. But because the game glitched out, I only went to the room with the reserve tank. I think that's how it happened. And sure enough, it was an easy one that I almost always get without thinking about it. Stop that. Ugh, I still gotta play all the way through Zelda after this. I mean, I want to. I like Zelda, but like that's gonna be work too. I underestimated how long this was gonna take. That's fine though. Again, I had nothing to do today except play games and pizza. Those are the only plans. I've succeeded at one of those, and the other is lurking behind me. Now we get to watch this cool cutscene. I always like this. So cool. Oh, this was so cool the first time I saw it. Look at it. Because you can find this early in the game, and like you don't know what it means. It's just like this creepy room with like this weird statue and spooky music, and then it sinks into the ground. Where's it going? Where's it going? I should turn back on my screw attack. Where's it going? What do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? Come on, go. There we go. You go on here. We go forth, and we defeat the mother brain. Why does that still only say 45? Why does that still only say 45? What's my current maximum on power bombs? I don't like that that says 45. Did I miss a power bomb somewhere too? I ain't going back for that, but crap. Oh no, it says 46. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, we're fine. I got real upset for a moment there. I wonder why they're not giving me any power bombs, though. There's one. This dude over here. Mr. Big Strong Man over here. His big powerful legs. They need them themselves. They're like, have you not realized how difficult it is to get around to this stupid planet? You have to constantly blow open rocks. To get anywhere, I need the power bombs. How am I gonna get home otherwise? Dead. 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 Oh my gosh! Oh, it's big! Oh, it's big! Hang on, I got the ice beam. We'll be fine. No, stay away. Ah, it's got me! No! Blah, 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 blah. It is a very inconvenient planet. It's true. It's not the best place to make a base. Let me go. Let me go. Let me. Okay. Over the Metroid, it's like, oh, are you mom? Hey mom. I didn't mean to try and eat you. Sorry, mom. I didn't mean to try and eat you. It was an accident. I was thinking about other stuff. What's that over there? Oh, I wonder what my time is at, actually. You know, I will admit that I'm glad that we opted to keep playing. Like back when the game kept glitching out. I really did consider just stopping and just moving on to Zelda, but like, I don't know. I'm glad we finished it. Whoop. Frickin', what are those things called? Zebazites? These little like things actually have a name. And it's something weird. Eat it, mother brain. Eat it. You love missiles. You love them. They're your favorite. Heh. Beat you again. Heh. Stupid. 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 Oh, crap! Why don't I just shoot missiles into your face? She's just taking it, too. She doesn't even care. You know something I never picked up on? Both Mother Brain here and the Space Pirates all use that little like yellow zigzaggy shot. That's actually supposed to be the plasma shot. I never really thought about that, but that's exactly what the plasma shot looks like when you use it. No, don't do that. Stop it. Well, I'm out of things to shoot at you, so I guess I'll just start taking hits now. Yeah, get some. Yeah, did you get a good idea? Oh no! 1000% brain power! Ugh. Ow. You're not gonna do that again, right? Where's yours? Shooting at a brain a lot. It's true. Okay. Okay. Don't do that again, okay? It doesn't feel great. What did I just say? What did I just say? Maybe if I get out of here. See you later. Ah! Ah! All right, hang on. I got this. No, I don't. Hang on, I got this. No, I don't. I got you. I got you. No. Give me a sec. No. I don't. Leave me alone. And she summons her mighty brain power. But fortunately, I have a child. That's my baby. He's a space jellyfish. Good job, kid. I knew you could do it. Thank you, baby Metroid. And then she squats. I love how rapidly she squats down. She's like, Ring. Thanks, kid. You saved the day. It's okay. I still get a reserve tank. I'll be fine. He's like, here, Mom, I'm gonna throw up on you for a while. And it's like, thank you. I mean, I do feel better from it, but... Look out, baby Metroid! No! Run! Run, Metroid! Why are you still a larva? We saw in Metroid 2 that you don't have to be a larva. No! It was genuinely very sad to me when I saw this the first time. But I love the fact that you get to kick her butt immediately afterward. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill my child? Well, you'll see what you get. You see what you get. You see what you get. You see what you get. I mean, this just feels cool when you get to do it. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is very much just a scripted fight. You've basically beaten her already once you get to the point where she's, out of her little, like, chamber. She does drool a lot. But in her defense, she doesn't appear to have lips, so I'm guessing she doesn't have a whole lot that she can keep it in with. Freaking mother brain. Get out of here. Time bomb set. Escape immediately. Did I set that time bomb? Oh, by the way, did y'all know that this beam actually has a name? It's the hyper beam. Every time I shoot it, I have to cool down for a turn afterwards. It's a normal attack, though. It's a very weak Pokemon reference. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't know that for a long time, though, that the Hyper Beam actually has a name. I never bothered to go into my menu. Well, was at this point in the game, I was like, no, I just need to get out of here. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm just supposed to escape, really. I think that's my goal. Soon I will have that pizza that's behind me on the bed. I want that pizza. I want to eat that pizza. Nope. Keep jumping. There you go. I gotta save the animals. It's very important. Down we go. Gotta save the animals. It stressed you out so much as a kid. As well it should. That's what it's supposed to do. Edacoons and Bird! Get out that way! You can escape. No, little friend. Go. I'll be fine. Run away, my friend. Gotta set up the chronology for the next game. The Super Metroid, like, Panic Runaway song is such an iconic song to me. Like, this is the song that I think of when I think of, like, a panicked escape from something. Oh, boy. All right. Another game down. Only 7.5 hours. Babushka. Ooh. What kind of time bomb was that? Did I set that? Was I carrying around that bomb on me this entire time? If this is a space, yeah, the spaceship wouldn't start. Absolutely. The operation was completed successfully. Clear time. 2 hours and 12 minutes. That's not as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. All right, well, I'm going to go grab myself a drink. Y'all watch the ending sequence. I'll be right back. Pizza time! Pizza time! Thank you, hot dog. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm more excited about pizza. Pizza. Yes! I don't even care if that's a little cold. Oh, that's good. Oh, Kenji Yamamoto, that's so good. Oh, so good. Fantastic. Once again, big thank you to the people that are here, people that are coming out to see this, especially the ones that have been here for so long. Thank y'all for sticking with me for a while. Oh, that's good pizza. Oh, Koichi Abe. Tsutomu Kanashige, did you know this is a good pizza? Because it is. Dan Ozen? Gunpei Yokoi! He's the man! He made the Game Boy! Oh dear force. That lady is in very good shape. Look at her abs. She didn't really need to be in good shape either. She's sitting inside a mechanical suit that manages things for her. Yes! See you next mission! Alright. Well, we got more games to play. Or game to play. Got 2 down though.